Duncan, shut your fucking mouth.
Hello, welcome to the Cosy Couch, episode 8. My name's Nick. This is...
Richard.
What?
I don't know, I just started laughing randomly.
Makes perfect sense, you know. Yeah, so...
I'm excited that it's episode 8.
Oh, okay. What's that in French?
I don't know, somebody, do you know what? I saw in the YouTube comments, somebody had said that Sept is 8, and I was like, no, it's fucking not. Wheat is 8.
There you go, see?
Yeah, sorry, there we go, I did know that. But yeah, so I was like, what are you trying to call me out in French for? I got a fucking 4 in French. I know my shit.
Aye. I mean, there's a difference between knowing your shit and knowing your shit.
Yeah. And to back that claim up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go.
If you want to know what 9 and 10 is, then stick around.
Stick around, you'll learn. You'll learn some French on this show.
So yeah, this is the Cosy Couch. This is a entertainment podcast, show type thing. We talk about games and movies, sometimes comics and TV shows. And just we inform you about all the latest news and what we think about it, basically. So if you like that, then please do subscribe. Please follow us. Our Twitter is at the Cosy Couch. Mine is at NickSolo89, and his is
At Dark Saxon.
Yep. So follow us there if you want to keep in touch with us. Get any questions? Please ask away. Either tweet at us or put it in the comments. You know, we do answer them. B-Boy was very happy. We gave him a
Yeah, I
shout-out.
saw that. He was quite happy with giving me his comment and read out.
Cool.
So
So
and that could be all of you, all the one viewer that we've got.
44 last week. That's quite good.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's maybe us though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Creating new accounts every week.
I know, just for likes.
Cool. So what have you been up to this week?
Not a great deal, if I'm honest. Playing the Division, enjoying that. Still doing the incursions, trying to.
It's the wee bird.
It's a pigeon. I was like, what the fuck are you looking at? Yeah, still trying to get gear, just kicking ass in the dark zone. I had the best moment of my life when 2 guys tried to take me on while I was really tired. Fucked them. Pair of rogues as I'm extracting. Killed them, took all their gear. And then today I done the thing I said I'd never do. I said I'd never go rogue. And then a random wee guy who'd been following me about for ages was getting his high-end gear on the extraction rope, and I fucking killed him and took all his stuff. I felt pretty, but I actually did feel bad after it. I was like, I regret that decision.
Yeah. Please.
But then I got the experience for surviving being rogue, and I was like, well, I don't regret it so much now. But sorry, I think his name was Magic Mike. If you ever watch this, I was Dark Saxon and I killed you.
A name like fucking Magic Mike, man. He deserves to be
Yeah, I know, it does. But yeah, other than that, I've not played much. I've got Quantum Break downloaded, so that's the next thing I'm going to play. Can't wait to play that. What about you?
Cool. I mixed servant this week. Played some Destiny at the start of the week. Did the raid.
Yeah.
Got some semi-decent gear, but still quite shite, which I always get shite, so no surprises there. Played a bit of the Division, you know, so still getting away. I'm not strong enough to do the concussions yet, but neither are you.
Yeah, even when you've got the highest of high-end gear, that incursion is hard as fuck.
Yeah.
So it is.
Played a bit of Fallout, like I said, really enjoying that, and some Hotline Miami. Forgot how good that game is.
Oh, really?
Love that game.
I've never played it, but then again, it's PC and PlayStation.
Yeah,
So.
so if you get a chance, play Hotline Miami. Brilliant game, you'll absolutely love it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Hotline Miami, actually. It's meant to be really good.
Cool,
So,
nice, that's about
no problem. Just
Shall we?
get cracking on with the news then.
it. Newsio.
Yes. Right, story number 1. This is a good one because I kind of saw this coming. Warner Bros. And Rocksteady Studios are reportedly releasing Batman Return to Arkham HD collection. And it's Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, coming to PS4 and Xbox One, but no Arkham Origins. And granted, that wasn't a Rocksteady game, that was WB Montreal.
Yeah.
But it's still a good game. It's still
That's
a
the one I
good.
never played.
It's still a good Batman game. And I'm like, why the fuck are they not including that? Like, I don't understand this whole, like, just ignoring that game exists, because it is really good and it actually does fit into the storyline. So
Yeah.
I don't understand why they're taking that out. I was going to say Arkham Knight's in it, but it's not, because it is an HD game.
Well, no, I'm still happy with that. 2 really good games. So
Yeah, I don't know if I'd play them again though. I think all the DLC's coming as well, and it says the visuals have been optimised for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And apparently pre-orders went live on April the 19th, so pre-orders should be up right now. And then a couple of days later, I actually think it was a ratings thing went up for it, pretty much all but confirming that it was actually a real thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
it is real, it is definitely coming. But if you're a fan of Arkham Origin, you're not getting it. You just need to go back and play it in the old consoles. Story number 2 is that Jon Favreau, the director, well, recently Jungle Book, which we went to see, but he directed Iron Man 1 and 2. They've said he's announced that he is returning to be an executive producer on the 2 Infinity War movies.
Yeah.
Which will be brilliant. He has had a hand in the Avengers movies and things like that. And Iron Man 1 and 2 are probably like 2 of the better. I'm not a fan of Iron Man 2 saying that. But the comedy and pacing of those films is really, really good. He's a brilliant director.
yeah, absolutely.
And Jungle Book, he kind of nailed the comedy in that as well. So it's good to know he's going to, have his hand in the Infinity War as well.
Yeah, that's good. So
Yeah, he's also claimed that he absolutely loves Spider-Man and Civil War. We're so close to seeing Civil War, it's not even funny. But he says
when is
Spider-Man.
it?
2 weeks, 28th we go, I think. Not even 2 weeks.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. There you go.
Nice one.
No,
Looking forward to that.
I know. A week tomorrow.
Oh,
There you
is
go.
it Saturday we go? What was it, Friday? Because somebody said they weren't going to make it because it wasn't the weekend. Oh, it's a Thursday actually.
Yeah, it's midnight. We're going at
Yeah.
midnight. I know. Why am I thinking we're going at the weekend?
I
I don't know. Right. Either way, he's come back to do Infinity War. It's okay. Story number 3. For anyone who's a fan of Mafia 2, 2K have announced that Mafia 3 is coming to consoles PC on October the 7th, 2016. Which is good. They've also revealed that anyone who pre-orders any edition of the game, because I think there's going to be multiple editions of it, are getting the family kickback pre-order bonus, which includes 3 exclusive vehicles and weapons, and is available at the game's launch. Are you excited about Mafia at all?
Yeah.
Did you play Mafia 2?
No.
Mafia 2.
Wait, no, did I actually? I can't remember. I either played it here or played it at my house, can't remember.
Yeah, probably played it here because I played a lot of Mafia. I played the first one and I really, really enjoyed it, and then I played the second one, and the second one's amazing. The DLC was a bit shit because they added in like a score attack thing, and you were like, oh, I can't be arsed doing any of that, but the actual game itself was absolutely brilliant. So I'm really excited about it, especially after GTA 5. I feel like a lot of open world kind of crime games like that really need to kind of up the stakes, so I think it'll be really, really good. Plus I'm curious to see if they do have a kind of crossover with Red Dead Redemption like we were speaking about last week.
Yeah,
So that'll be
I
cool
could
to
do.
find that out. Story number 4. I've got a feeling this will be a quick week, if I'm honest. I feel this
There's a lot of news now.
There is, but it's not a great deal to speak about, really. The Division, after the online problems that they had recently, where when the incursions came out, people were losing characters, shit like that, like some pretty hardcore stuff. They've announced that for anyone who did lose a character or suffered, because of the update, they'll be receiving 500 Phoenix credits, which are like the high end kind of currency that you use, and you're also getting 10 of each crafting, like 10 high end crafting materials.
Yeah.
So that's only if you've been affected by the, character loss and things like that. For anyone else, and this is like literally every player because they were all affected by it, the daily missions wouldn't update. It was just the same daily missions all the time. And for that, they're giving anyone within this weekend, I think.
If you log in this weekend.
Yeah, if you log in this weekend, you get 150 Phoenix credits, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, that's so good. Although, when the update came out, all the stuff that you could buy with Phoenix credits kind of get bumped up in price.
Yeah.
But even then, 150, that's a good few missions on challenging that you now no longer need to do.
Yeah, that's a good head start.
Yeah, it is. It's really good, actually.
So, is there more about that? Cause,
No, that's it.
yeah, so I want to jump in on this, right? So,
Alright.
have you got that as another story, the fact that might be penalising people?
No, because it's not official.
Right,
They're looking into it, but until it's official, I wasn't going to really speak about
Right,
it.
cool. What is kind of rumoured is that they're going to be penalising anyone who glitched the incursion and kind of cheated it and basically got the loot for free instead of actually doing the job, like you.
Yeah.
And I think maybe if they don't do it this time, they absolutely should do it from now on, because I think it's a brilliant example to set. Because if you look at games like Destiny, right, everybody cheats in Destiny, in every raid, every strike, people just find a loophole or a glitch and they just exploit it, and nothing happens, It takes months before it gets patched. Sometimes they'll even patch the main problem, and people just get away with it, and it's not the way the game's meant to be played. Although I do take advantage of those exploits like we all do, but at the same time, you should be punished for it, I feel. Maybe not this time, maybe this is a warning, they go, right, no, from now on.
Well, there's certain glitches I can understand, like if it's you kind of fucking about with the way the game is, then...
Yeah. Oh yeah, if you're purposely doing it to get
if you're
out the
purposely
map or
doing it
whatever.
all the time, then you... But I mean, if you just do it as a kind of one-off or something like that, I don't think you should be penalised then.
Yeah.
Because it's their fault the glitch is there, they should have managed to fix it.
No.
But if you're repeatedly doing it, like in the Division, that's impacting your high-end gear.
Exactly.
So these people will be miles ahead because they're managing to glitch things, and the incursion's so difficult. So it does take away from the fact it's difficult when you can just glitch out the map and shoot the tank.
It's not fair to other people.
Yeah, it's not fair to the people who don't have the time to try and glitch out of maps. Yeah. What I wonder is, how the fuck do people find this?
I've no idea.
Like the one I did, you have to place a mobile cover in front of a ladder, then you have to go to a wall, run from cover to cover, stop halfway up the ladder, and then you wait for a second, then keep climbing. You just climb right up out the tunnel and onto a street, and nothing's built, and then you can shoot the APC through a wall. And for anyone who hasn't played the Incursion, you won't have a fucking clue what I'm talking about, but it's like a complicated thing. How you would have ever found that?
Yeah.
I do not know.
Like there's one in Destiny for the Crota's End raid. There's a bit where if everybody jumps to the highest point in the map, which you kind of need to glitch to get to, and one person stays down the bottom, all the enemies disappear. That person crosses the bridge, and you're meant to all build the bridge and go over one by one and kill an enemy.
Yeah.
Kill the sword bearer. But not one person goes over, kills the sword bearer, kills the ads on that side, and that's it, complete. It's how someone figured that out. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know.
It's not easy to jump to, But as well, I'm glad that they're giving people stuff for their mistakes, like giving people Phoenix credits and all that.
Yes, because a lot of places don't. A lot of game devs don't do that. If
No.
something goes wrong online, they're like, oh well.
I mean,
Tough luck.
last week there was an issue with Destiny with the Sterling Treasure, and people weren't getting it in their postmasters. I was one of those people, and I missed out on it because I didn't get a chance to log in.
Yeah.
In the 8 hours they gave us to claim it, and that's just shite. I mean,
I know that is pretty shit, because if you're like,
if you missed out on something,
if you're away
you
at
should
work,
have a deadline to get it. So
yeah, if you're away at work during those 8 hours, you'd be fucking raging.
I know.
You'd be phoning people, be like, go to my house, log on and get this stuff.
No, that's good. So a lot of companies can learn from this.
Yeah, they're setting a good example. To be honest, if they do penalise people, it depends what the penalisation is. Like if they maybe just take the gear back off of them. That'd be good.
That'd be fair. Man.
So we'll see. Story number 5. It's not so much a story. It's the Power Rangers movie is coming. I think it's this year. I could be wrong on that one.
I guess.
But there's a new Power Rangers movie coming. They're rebooting it all. It's meant to be, all singing, all dancing. They released an image of Rita Repulsa, and Rita Repulsa was like one of the main bad guys from the Power Rangers. Had this massive big head, piece and stuff like that. She was like totally ridiculous looking. That they've released a picture of like the woman that's playing her in costume. Have you seen it?
No.
She looks nothing like her. Like Google it, then I go Google Rita Repulsa Power Rangers 2016, and wait till you see this fucking Elizabeth Banks. That's the one. Yeah, that's it. Click on that.
Let's see this bitch. Oh, that's her there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that. Look at that. She looks fucking nothing.
She's like, I don't know, Green Lantern's wife or something.
Yeah, it's obviously we can't show you this. But Google it.
That looks more like Poison Ivy to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
It looks like she looks like someone at Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, she's green and it's like spikes and stuff.
Yeah, it's quite reptilian looking. She looks nothing like Rita Repulsa ever looked like.
Nah, I'm not on board for that.
Yeah, I'm not on board for that. Like, don't get me wrong, she looks cool as fuck.
Oh yeah.
As something else. But yeah, no, not as Rita Repulsa. I'm like,
she's more like, I could probably chat her up,
Would you want to?
No. But I mean...
But you could. Bet you could.
I could see the White Ranger going for that pure... Yeah, let's just...
What about the Green Ranger though?
No, green on green won't work.
He'd get his wee dragon float in there. Yeah, so I wanted that brought up because it's a fucking travesty, is what it is. Number 6.
This is an outrage.
I think this was only yesterday this happened. Xbox 360 production, done. That's it. Stopping forever. 10 years it's been going, and they've decided to pull the plug because obviously the manufacturing costs must, they must not be working out now. People can't be buying enough of them. So they've said they're still obviously going to support the Xbox. They're still going to work on live. You're still going to have the store with everything in it. They're going to keep running anything that has online functionality. They're just not making Xbox 360s anymore. I don't imagine they'll be making accessories anymore because
they probably stopped a long time ago, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I think if you really needed something, you could probably buy it from their store, but I don't imagine that they'll be putting them into mass production anymore.
I can't imagine anyone's bought a brand new Xbox in a long time. Everyone would just get a pre-owned one, I'd imagine.
Yeah, because in the last couple of years, why would you buy an Xbox 360 when you can get an Xbox One?
I mean, I understand there are still some countries that are a bit behind,
as
far as I'm saying, a lot of Brazil, they only got like a PS2s and Xbox, the original Xbox is just like a couple of years ago. Plus they get terrible internet as well there.
Yeah, we're actually going to bring internet back into it in a wee minute.
But, so I can understand why old consoles still stay popular for a while, but I mean, can't imagine anyone's bought a new one.
Yeah, and I think after 10 years of them running the console, it's done all it's going to do. It's not as if they're just randomly going to start selling again. Well, seeing as we were speaking about internet, we'll go on to the next one. Story number 7 is Netflix. This is something I'm not sure if I've spoke about it in the podcast, but I have definitely mentioned this. My biggest issue with Netflix, right, is that I have to be online for it. I've BBC iPlayer, YouTube to a certain degree. I mean, there's different streaming things out there that let you download the episode, right? Because you're paying a subscription, right? This is the one I can't understand for Netflix. You're paying the subscription, so you're actually giving them money, and but you're not allowed to download anything. Because BBC iPlayer is great, because there was a Sherlock Holmes episode I hadn't seen, and I downloaded it and took it to work and watched it like on my phone, and I was like, why the fuck does Netflix not have this? You could download like a full season, just as
it must be a licensing issue.
I don't
like. As far it probably will be that.
Well, I
the
don't.
licensing fee to download makes them downloadable. It's different to stream. So maybe if that was the case, they'd have to increase the price greatly.
Well, that's what I said. Why don't you just increase the price? But seemingly, the idea of letting people download, stuff to watch it offline has actually been brought up at Netflix, and they're seriously considering it.
Oh, okay.
The Netflix CEO Reed Hastings suggested that the company is looking into it after an earnings call, and he said that they should keep an open mind with it. I think it is because competitors are already doing it. They must be like, fuck, we're going to need to do something about this.
Yeah.
Because the way it works on iPlayer is like you download it and you've only got it for a certain amount of time, and then it deletes again.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand. And it's locked within the app. Like you can't. It's not like you can pure steal it off the app.
Yeah.
So
people find a way though. They always do.
Yeah. I just find it hard to believe that this isn't actually a thing yet, but. It could be, so we'll need to keep our eyes peeled for that one. Yeah. Story number 8 is that for anyone who's looking forward to Rocket League's basketball mode, it is coming on April the 26th to PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I was going to say PS4 twice there for some reason. So yeah, that'll be coming soon.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. It looks really good.
There's a wee launch trailer for it. It seems like the ball's super bouncy.
Yeah.
Like, because I've seen people jump and hit it, and it bounces like it would like a basketball. And the hoop it's got like a cone going up to it, so you could run the ball up it and put it in. So it's not like you have to.
Yeah,
throw it in, which would be a bit more difficult.
Yeah, I think they are kind of aiming more for like aerial shots now, but it looks really good.
Looks a lot of fun.
So yeah, that's coming next week. So we'll keep a look out for that. Apparently, there's also an NBA flag pack that's coming as well, but that's going to cost money. It says $2 US, so you're talking like $179 or something like that. So maybe I can't remember. It's somewhere in that region for us in the UK. So that's happening. Story number 9 is that Quantum Break developer Remedy have apparently been working on another game for the past 9 months.
Oh, right, cool.
On LinkedIn, there's 2 members of staff, one of which has said they've been working on a new game for 9 months at Remedy. The others had been working for 3 months on something they can't talk about. So this game's been in development, but a lot of people are thinking that it's going to be a full sequel to Alan Wake, Wake 2, because we did get a wee kind of miniature sequel on Xbox Live Arcade called Alan Wake's American Nightmare, and it was good, but it was nothing on the
actual next one
game.
called Alan Wakes Up?
It could be.
He's like, oh, it's just a dream.
Yeah, it could
You
be.
just go around a normal life. Go to work and stuff.
That'd be a pretty shit job.
This game's terrible.
That'd be a pretty shit game, actually.
No, but that's good news.
Yeah, it's good news. So
do you remember the old days where rumours of a new game or someone working on a game, that was just rumours because there was no real way to find out?
Yeah, that's
now,
right. Or you had to just get a magazine.
Yeah.
Like
There's
every
actual
month, you were like,
people
what's
just
happening?
sitting on people's LinkedIn, studying it every day, pure, because you updated it and you...
Yeah,
look at that.
going through the whole studio, could like
I know.
refresh, just, nah, he's not working on it and he's not working on anything.
It's actually insane.
I know, but hey, I'm glad there's people out there doing it, because then we'd have nothing to fucking talk about.
That's very true.
Story number 10. No, it's really a great story and not a great surprise. HBO have announced that they are renewing Game of Thrones for season 7, but there is a rumor that each season is going to be getting shorter now, rather than 10 episodes. I don't know how many they're looking for, but they're going to start shortening down the episode list.
Alright, okay.
I think it's maybe because they just don't have enough story. Because their plan is obviously different from the books.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they'll maybe try and condense it down a wee bit. Because I think the last season, some of it does feel dragged out. You're like, do I really need to see more of this cunt? Like, whereas if they shorten it down, it can just be the people you love constantly. It's better.
No, that's true. I just hope it... I don't know. I like the whole 10 episodes a season. I felt most of them were perfect.
Yeah, so did I, but I think as the seasons go on, like, I could accept them shortening the episodes down. Cause it saves you waiting 10 weeks to find out what's going to happen. Said you only need to wait maybe 5. and then you're like, good, better get the next 5 episodes fucking sooner, seeing as there's less episodes.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as they're coming out sooner instead of still a year wait.
Yeah, I doubt they will, but we'll see. And then, keeping with TV shows, this is the last story number 11. Sci-Fi, it's a sci-fi channel. They are doing a prequel TV series to Man of Steel, called, what is it called? I think it's just called Krypton.
Man of Hardwood.
Yeah, Man of Hardwood. But it's Krypton, and it's all about Superman's grandfather. So that's how they've avoided getting Russell Crowe to come back and do any work. It's all about his grandfather trying to like build up the family name again after they've been kind of disreputed and whatnot. So could be alright. I couldn't care less about a Krypton sequel. I loved that bit in Man of Steel, but I was like, that was cool. Don't need to see any more of it. I know how it all ends. The planet blows up. So that
I
whole...
quite like that. Like, 'cause I fucking love space. I'm obsessed with space, especially other planets and suns. See, any time in a movie they go in our planet or something like that, I love it. I'm like, oh, it's so fascinating.
Yeah. See, it was cool, but I just feel that this whole TV show, you'll be sitting going, whatever this guy does is irrelevant, because I know at the end of the day, the planet blows up and Superman's the only survivor.
Saying that, this is irrelevant because one day our sun's going to supernova, swallow the first 4 planets. So...
yeah, but we don't know when that's going to happen. It's not going to happen in our lifetime.
Oh, no.
So, or even the
Our sun's
lifetime
very
of our kids and stuff like that. So that's fine, you know. What
a good couple of 100 billion years, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think we're okay, but we've already seen the sun blow up and all that on Krypton, so like, don't need to see it again, mate. You know, I'm just going to feel like this guy's whole life's insignificant. Like, all this work and his son's going to blow up. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's tragic. And a couple of generations as well. Not 100 billion years or however long it's going to be. So yeah, that's all the stories. Like I said, it's not exactly the longest of episodes.
No, I thought that was good.
Yeah.
Fired through them quite quick. Efficient.
Very efficient.
Yep.
That's what my whole life is about. Efficiency. Yeah.
Get a wee efficiency meter and all that.
I do. It's not a pedometer like when you're walking about. Mine just goes, oh, I'm being efficient enough. That's fine.
Beeps when you're not efficient enough.
Oh yeah, it does that a lot when you're sleeping. It's quite horrifying trying to sleep. The efficiency meter saying you're not sleeping efficiently.
Yeah.
Fuck. How did I sleep efficiently?
Now you're getting stressed out. Fucking I know.
That's what it's all aim as.
Cool. So this week's question was, what game sequel has let you down the most or been most disappointing, and what game sequel has been the most surprising to you?
Yes.
And you said you wanted an honourable
mention.
Yeah,
the only honourable mention I would accept is a reboot that was really good.
Okay.
Or really bad, either one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So I'll just start.
What are we starting with? Good or bad?
I'm gonna go with bad.
Oh, right.
Okay, so the most disappointing game sequel for me was Resistance 2. This is the one I've always banged on about. Like, I loved the first game. It was absolutely brilliant. You could carry 100 weapons with you and hundreds of grenades, and it was hard. Good story, I thought, as well. Good enemies, and it's a brilliant game. You know, one of the first PS3 games, so obviously it's dated now, but still we can go back and play it.
Yeah.
And then the second one, they took out all the fun. You could only carry like 2 or 3 weapons. Yeah. Because they said it's unrealistic. And I'm like, well, really, all this is unrealistic.
Yeah, I know. This whole situation's fucking unrealistic.
And honestly, the whole way through the first game, right, there was 2 different types of mechs in the game. Well, I think there's more than that. But the 2 main ones is Stalkers, I'm sure, and the Goliaths. And the Stalkers, right, you kill one and everyone's like, holy fucking shit, that was amazing. Like, they're so hard to kill. And then Goliaths appear, don't even bother. We've nuked those things that didn't do anything. The first mission of the second game, you destroy a Goliath with a rocket launcher. And I was pure, did they get shitter? You know, it's not like you've come out the bat and been pure, oh, these couple of years we've had so much advancement in weaponry. Yeah. No, your weapons are the same. Actually, they're worse because they took fucking half them away. And you're just pure, oh, what's this wee thing? No. And then the whole story was shite. Spoilers, right? If you're ever going to play it, you die at the end. So then there's a third one. You're like, I don't care because I cared about his story.
Yeah.
You know, and then I was just so bad, so disappointing. I thought it was really easy. Fucking ran through the game maybe once or twice. I was like, oh, this is hard. But thinking back, nowhere near as hard as the first one.
Yeah.
Just the whole game, it just wasn't fun. Nah, that for me.
Yeah.
Really annoyed me.
Okay.
I know there's a lot of people out there who love the game. Colin Minority, he fucking loved it better more than the first one. But
Yeah.
I totally disagree with him on that.
Well, my negative is Assassin's Creed Unity.
What one's that?
In fact, you know what? I'm going to change it. I'm going to go with Assassin's Creed Unity is up there, but Assassin's Creed 3,
Right, okay.
I would say was such a fucking letdown. Like after 2 and no, it wasn't Revelations. It was Brotherhood I played. After those 2 games, I was like, fuck yes, I cannot wait. Like new character, it's going to be really cool. Oh, he's an Indian. So that, you know, tree running and all that shit. A lot of it looked outdoorsy. Like, from all the trailers, the way it was sold, it looked amazing. And then you got it and it was, like, the most fucking boring game ever. Like, you don't even play as the main character for, like, the first hour, maybe 2 hours of the game. You're playing as, like, his shitey dad. And then you play as a kid for a while as well. And then it's all about the American Civil War, and it's so boring. Like, I mean, see if you're not an American, I can imagine, like, Europeans playing that game must have just been like, really?
Yeah.
Like, none of us give a fuck about
It's like
this.
making a game with, like, the Falklands War and all that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure even the American kids playing it were like, fuck off, I learned all about this in school, do you know what I mean? I can't be arsed playing through it. I mean, at least when it was in, like, Italy and stuff like that, that's to do with the Vatican, that's religion and as a whole, like, everyone was interested in that, whereas this was like, oh, who gives a fuck about the Civil War?
And not only that, it went away from Italy, which is big, tall, beautiful buildings, to, like, America at the time where it wasn't really
there was like
established. So I mean,
the highest thing you climb's like a church,
and like it was all like wooden,
it was like
basic
colonial
stone houses.
stuff like
Really old. So I mean,
it was shite.
No,
It was
I get like 2 hours in that game. I was like, nah.
The main character was so boring as well. Like he had no personality.
Is that the one where the first level is you're in the theatre and you have to climb the curtain? It's just. You're this assassin, this secret assassin, right? This theatre's filled with
I think
people,
it is actually.
and no cunt sees this guy climbing up.
Yeah, I know.
the side of the row.
I don't know about you, but if I'm at the theatre, most of the time I'm not locked on the stage. I'm usually like, oh, this is quite a nice place. Not one person's looked about and went, there's some cunt climbing the curtain. Like, oh, he's
like that cunt's just died.
Yeah, he's clearly going to assassinate him. Oh, it was Assassin's Creed 3 was really shite. So yeah, I don't. That, in fact, did they not add the multiplayer into that as well? Mm-hmm. I'm positive that had multiplayer as well.
I thought the multiplayer sounded brilliant when they described it like you're trying to hunt for other assassins, but it get boring so quickly. Yeah. Like
also the actual future storyline, like the present day storyline of Assassin's Creed 3 was totally shite. Spoilers. Desmond, the main character, dies, I think. He dies. Something to do with gods. It was so fucking weird. To the point that in every game after that, they've kind of ditched that story.
I think the best way to put it forward is the voice actor didn't want to do it again, so they rewrote the story to kill him.
Yeah, that's probably what the story was, actually.
It probably was.
Yeah.
Sorry about
that. I know.
Fucking dogs.
Annoying wee dog. So yeah, what's your negative? Was our negatives. What's your positive? Sorry.
For me, is Far Cry 3.
Oh.
Because Far Cry 1 was a really good game. Primal Instinct. You had like these weird.
Well, that was a remake of Far Cry 1.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm counting that as one.
Yes, it's the same idea. Yeah.
Good game. You had like the predator power things. You could set traps, and that was really good.
Yeah.
Far Cry 2. It was going to be a big, amazing open world game, and it was just so terrible. I mean, it had good aspects, like the shooting was improved, you know, the fire was so realistic in that, but the driving was absolute horseshit.
Yeah, there was no fast travel either.
No fast travel. The map was massive.
Yeah.
It took you forever to drive anywhere.
Mm.
And you had malaria. So you had to fucking take malaria pills.
Yeah, every now and then you'd have to take pills, otherwise you would die.
Yeah, and
You're
sometimes you'd forget and be like, oh fuck, I don't have any. Okay, I'm dead.
I don't know, it was a really...
I tried several times to finish that game and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It was too boring.
Yeah, but anyway, Far Cry 3 was a positive.
Oh yes, I have.
I know. I felt like we were just condemning Far Cry 2, then I was like, I think we're meant to move on.
No, that's like setting up Far Cry 3. So
Yeah,
just Far Cry 3 was... I can't say that one.
Far Cry 3.
That's the one. Was amazing. So good. It just improved on everything from the second one. They had the hand gliders and the wingsuit and all that.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah, it was.
Plus the bad guy in it, Vass.
Yeah.
Brilliant, hilarious. You know, well.
The what you
in
got
the
a
wrong ways.
you got a wingsuit as well, which was really cool. The wingsuit was fucking amazing. And the bow and arrow as well.
Aye. And then the DLC for the Blood Dragon.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, and it came as like a standalone as well.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
Actually. So I had to go for the next of Far Cry 2 to reinforce how good Far Cry 3 was. It was like, I did not expect this at all.
Yeah, I thought I would hate Far Cry 3 because I was like, 2 totally missold me. I bought that, thought it was shite. Whereas I bought 3 and like could not stop playing it for days. I was like, this is fucking amazing.
But I should have made Far Cry 2 then.
Yeah.
Most disappointing sequel, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's true. Well, there you go. We'll make it mine then, so that I can then talk about my positive and not feel as bad, because it's another Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, no.
But no, the sequel that really surprised me the most was, after talking about how shite Assassin's Creed 3 was, Assassin's Creed 4 came along, and fuck me, it's it's probably one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah.
Pirates. It's like a totally different game. It's a massive big open world. You can sail the ship, your own ship, anywhere you want. You do a lot of pirate-based missions. You meet like Blackbeard, and you're at all these amazing locations hunting for treasure. And I mean, even the aspect of like the Pieces of Eden and the kind of main shitey story that no one cares about. Even that managed to fit well in with that story, because it is like rumours that these pirates have found this treasure and they want to find it. I can't believe there hasn't been more sequels to it. Like at that point I would have went, fuck Assassin's Creed, let's keep making pirate games.
Yeah.
But they've never made another one. Bar Rogue, which Assassin's Creed Rogue was meant to be a bit of a pirate thing, but you don't hear people raving about it. So no, Assassin's Creed 4 was absolutely incredible. If you've never played it because you gave up on Assassin's Creed, just play that. It's a kind of standalone as well. You don't really need to know the story.
Plus your guys sang like wee sea shanties.
Yeah, they sing like, you can unlock new sea shanties and stuff like that for them to sing. It was fucking brilliant. You have big massive, you have like ship to ship battles, and then there's 4, it's either 3 or 4 like secret warships that you could fight, and like their battles were so difficult. There was like storms and stuff like that you'd go through. It was such a good game. Actually, really, I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, I really want to play through Assassin's Creed 4 again. Like, I really, really enjoyed that. So yeah. So you don't have an honourable mention?
No.
Well, I do, and it's like just thinking of reboots and like ones that have really, really surprised me. And this is a game, honestly, everyone should go and play. DMC, the latest iteration of Devil May Cry. It is easily, that's probably one of my like top 10 games of all time. It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
I really want to buy it again on the Xbox One, but I'm afraid that it'll come up in Games with Gold one day. I'm like, I don't want to pay for it, and like I would pay like under a tenner for it, and that's
well, I got it free.
Yeah, that's right. Because I'm not criticising the game saying I wouldn't pay money for it because it's shite. It's not that. I've already paid for it.
Yeah.
I had it in the 360. I'm not paying a full price again for it. But it's so good. It kind of reboots the whole franchise. Uses the same characters, but Dante, the main character, is a lot younger. It's like him starting out his career as a demon hunter, and it's or a devil hunter or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think it is a demon hunter.
Yeah, he's a demon hunter. He's half demon.
Yeah, he's half demon. Yeah, that's right. But no, it's absolutely fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Really, really good
Actually,
story.
they brought back combos.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just something they just kind of took out.
And it's also not got the same. Devil May Cry was always like you're set in dead weird gothic places. This isn't. This is set in like a modern, like a kind of present day city, but it's just the world gets flipped around. There's like our world and the demon world, and you traverse between the both of them, and it's fucking incredible. It was really, really good. I can't rate that game high enough.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Have you got a question for next week?
No.
No.
I forgot.
You forgot. Okay, right.
I had it
Well,
written down.
I'll come up with one then. What is the best and worst? So not like the one game was the best and the worst, but your like best and worst multiplayer games of all time.
Right, okay.
Okay, so like your favourites and then most hated. Okay,
Right, okay.
that can be the question.
Any boundaries in that when you know about?
No, just any online multiplayer.
No, okay.
Not like couch co-op, just actual like be it like 4v4 or 6v6.
Okay.
You know, something like that. So
Cool.
for example, Call of Duty's multiplayer.
Oh, no, I can't say that.
You can,
You put the idea in my head.
but you won't, because I know you won't. Because it wouldn't be your worst, but it wouldn't be your best.
That's true.
So there you go. That's us.
Cool. Well, so this has been the Cosy Couch. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
You can please subscribe on. You can please
You
subscribe
can,
on
you
YouTube.
can please subscribe.
Do good. Happy. Us.
Yeah. So like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle's at the Cosy Couch. Yep. I'm at Dark Saxon, and my gamer tag is also Dark Saxon, which this week Nick will remember to spell with the actual capitals in
matter.
it. It does matter.
It doesn't. If you just search your
It
name,
matters
it's
to
gonna
me
come
when
up.
I see it on the screen when I watch this episode back and I go, that's fucking wrong, Nick. Anyway, where can we get you?
Well, I'm at NickSolo89, and my gamer tag is the Grim Reaper89. So feel free to add me on PlayStation, and I'll play shit games with you.
Or The Division.
Or the Division, or Destiny, mainly them two.
Or Rocket League.
Oh yeah, Battlefront. I played that in a while.
Yeah. Or Trivial Pursuit.
No, just you bought that.
I like Trivial Pursuit. It's a good game.
It's really not.
It's a good.
Just make us play it. We
It's
have to act like we enjoy it.
It's a good family game.
Aye, are we Fast and Furious now? We're all family.
Yeah. We are a family. Whether you like it.
I'm Vin Diesel then.
That's right. I'll be Paul Walker. I'm dead.
That's
So,
not
yeah.
funny.
Yeah. So this was the Cosy Couch episode 8. What was that?
I was being Vin Diesel.
Alright. Okay.
I have a tank top on as well, don't I?
Yeah, you need to have a tank top. Right, we're trying to round this episode out, okay?
Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
Stay cozy.
Stay cozy. DFS. No. If your phone one is useless, they always give you the same patch. It's always the same time. Always 45 minutes. Every fucking... that must be a script. Tell them about 45 minutes. They'll never catch on to that. But
Hopefully they'll fuck off.
I know. So it fucks me right off. And then you need to go to the taxi rank. They have fucking a bigger cesspit pit of fucking losers you will
Aye,
never
because
see.
if you get one on the street, they can charge you 45 quid.
Aye.
Which
Uh,
is ridiculous.
The boundary charge. So I'm asking to go to East Kilbride from Glasgow. I'm not asking you to take me
Oh.
to fucking Spain.